Okay guys, it's me, Robodino, and today I'm gonna do the breakdown of Jurassic Dominion trailer. I've watched the trailer about, I'm not even excited, I think I've watched it about 30 times in a row to pick out key points, Easter eggs, cool shots and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get into this trailer. So, the beginning's not got too much, it's just the Parasaurolophus running, but it likes to show us that they're all around the world, which is cool. So we see the Parasaurolophus running, getting chased by the people on the horses to round them up, I think, to keep them safe from poachers. Then we go to Owen Grady right next to the Parasaurolophus. He's having a look, and then we go straight to the Apatosaurus, and this Apatosaurus looks a bit weird. It looks a bit too big, but it's fine. Next we see Blue and her baby, which is Beta. An awesome shot of them running. Awesome shots of them running through the jungle, and just seeing Blue back in the big screen just kind of just breaks my heart. And the Universal logo in the amber form, it's a pretty cool touch. Then we see the original car from the end of Fallen Kingdom. I'll point it out to you now. This car on the far left is what they were in at the end of Fallen Kingdom, so that's a cool Easter egg I've noticed. And I think that is Owen's log cabin he was literally making in Fallen Kingdom. I could be wrong, but it's a theory on that one. We see Owen and Blue and Beta. Blue seems to be scared because she hasn't seen Owen in a little while, but Owen calms her down. Then we just see Owen and talking in the same car, and Beta and Blue just funning out. Then we saw this, you know what's funny? The eye of the Mosasaurus is blue there, but what we saw in Fallen Kingdom, it was yellow. I'll point it out to you, like, so right now, look, blue, yellow. It's a bit weird, but hey. So we see it crushing the fishing boat. I'm not sure if it's a crab boat or a lobster boat, but it's cool. Then we see Rexy from the prologue roaring. Not too much T-Rex screen time in this actual live stream. Not live stream. It's trailer, but yeah. Then we see the mine where Alan Grant and Dr. Ellie Sattler work at, and obviously I think Dr. Ellie Sattler is broken up with Mark and she's back with Alan, I think. Now we have some Easter eggs. We have Dr. Ellie Sattler herself, and on the drawing cabinets on the far right, we actually see a picture of them from the original film in 1993. You can see their face, and yeah. You also have maps in the background, computer stuff, cameras, and loads of paleontological equipment. Let me see Alan Grant basically back in that same thing, and we saw it. I think that's a paleo velociraptor skeleton in the back, which is cool to see. Then we see and I'm still talking and stuff like that. And another shot in the desert. Then we see the summer. And the parrots in the desert. So this basically tries to tell us that parrots are everywhere. They're in the snow place and the desert, which is interesting to see. And this is our first look at the Therizinosaurus, as we see Claire running away or crawling away between this Therizinosaurus that looks very cool, the red and brown feathers with the blue head. It looks very interesting. I like it, and it's just chasing Claire. This is an awesome cool shot as we see Claire just under the water and it roaring, which is awesome. Ian Malcolm talking, and this could be the DNA of the Brachiosaurus coming back, or maybe like the drug Noctis. Now at the top we see BRCA. Now I know that didn't say Braca, but since we saw the Brachiosaurus die at the end of Fallen Kingdom. What if this is them trying to bring the Brachiosaurus back in the big screen? We see Dr. Wu. We see Claire Dearing's running away from the aggressive Triceratops, jumping over rooftop. That's how aggressive these guys are. These are the evil. These are probably the main. This or the Gigas, the main antagonists for this movie. They look evil as hell. Okay, then we see this building. Now, this building has loads of theories. Some people say it's Manticorp. Some people say it's Bison. I'm not entirely sure who it is. It actually reminds me of the Apple building for some reason. The Apple headquarters, but it's just a circle instead. But, this could be Manticorp, possibly. Now, you see that little, like, stream at the bottom left? I think this either could be for the Mosasaurus to get in, or Bison or Manticorp, we're not sure who this is, has a Plesiosaurus to fight the Mosasaurus, or maybe a Tylosaurus, or whatever's going to fight the Mosasaurus, because I think there's going to be a marine reptile fight underwater, so this could be where they house the either Tylosaurus or the Plesiosaurus, and then they'll let it out to fight the Mosasaurus, because it's like the Giga versus T-Rex, Triceratops versus Velociraptor, you know, like, there's a bit of a recurring theme. Then we see the Pyroraptor's floor, which is beautiful quality, absolutely stunning, and the Pyroraptors look so good here. I love the Pyroraptors, they became one of my favourite dinosaurs of all time. Then we see a farm, and I'm not sure what this is, birds or something. Then we see a harbour with a boat. There's a boat in the back, which I think on set we saw Barry there. So there's the harbour, as you see, harbour equipment. And Owen on a bike, running away from a Triceratops. Now this is where we see the Allosaurus from probably Battle Big Hog and the Carnotaurus. Now we're not sure if this Carnotaurus is the one in Fallen Kingdom, or some people saying it's Taurus since the front looks burnt. I don't think so. I think it is the one from Fallen Kingdom, but I'm not entirely sure. But it looks like that maybe, because there was a deleted scene, or not a deleted scene, there was a theory, or not theory, but like, apparently they were supposed to fight in the cage scene. So maybe they scrapped that and they're going to fight in open. So I'm not sure. Then we see the Triceratops literally running on the wall just to pounce on Owen. Owen luckily dodges it. Now this is the thing. So we see the new girl piloting this plane or jet, and they hear something, and this looks to be a Quetzalcoatlus. Now we're not entirely sure if it is a Quetzalcoatlus, because it could be other dinosaurs. I don't even know how you pronounce other like Coatlus' species, because there's loads of other ones. There's one that begins with an H, one that begins with an A. So this could be the Quetzalcoatlus. I think it is the Quetzalcoatlus. And look at that beautiful shot I got right there, with the blue crest, the orange / yellow beak. Ah, that dinosaur looks stunning. I love the Quetzalcoatlus. One of the best dinosaurs, well, pterosaurs ever. And yeah, that ship looks to be getting destroyed. It has a couple numbers on there. 38Q7. Not sure what that means, but it could be a stolen plane. Now that was, I think, a reference to JP3, since when we saw Claire falling down, I'm pretty sure the hood of the plane was ripped off, just like we saw in JP3 of the Spinosaurus taking the hood of the plane. So that's cool. Let me see the Triceratops crushing cars. Not sure why, but why not? And this is where we see Beta get trapped. Looked like there was a bear segment on the floor, maybe a bear's leg or something, and the baby Blue was going to eat it. Bam! Trapped. And Blue looks up, scared. Then we see a Maisie climbing something, or a cage, and we see some sort of jaws clamping down on it. Now this could be the Allosaurus or it could be the Giga. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks to be probably the Allosaurus. I think it's the Allosaurus. Let me see this shot, a blue tinted thing. Now this is a huge reference, in my opinion, back to the original GP1 with Dennis and the embryos. So it looks very similar. Then we see them in some sort of gas piping room with Alan with a wrench and Owen with a gun. So this is very interesting. And no, Claire's not here, so weird. Then we see the Dilophosaurus come back finally. I don't care about Character Season 4. This is what we wanted in live action, and it looks very similar to the Character Season 4 ones, actually. So yeah. Then we see the finale. This is a cool shot. We see Ian, Alan, Owen, Maisie, Claire, and Ellie Sattler, and the new girl, all in one scene with a car flipped up behind them with the Giganotosaurus right there. That's definitely the Giga since the skull is triangle shape. And then we see the Giga step down and it's about to attack. And then the end credits. This trailer was fantastic. I'm happy they didn't show too much off. Obviously, probably trailer 2 and possibly trailer 3 if they make that. They'll probably show a bit more. But for now, this was a good trailer. I'm happy about it. And I'm going to get to edit this video to get it out, since I was not expecting them just to drop the trailer down. I thought it was coming out in the Super Bowl, but no, they just randomly just drop it from the sky and it lands in the ocean, you know, like it's here. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to see the least, to say the least. So I can't wait to see this in the cinema. I'm going to end this video. I wish all the best with you guys. I'm actually quite happy because this came out. So I'll see you guys later. Oh, and do subscribe. Do consider subscribing. I'm just saying, I don't really say that anymore. So do consider subscribing.